And hello, welcome in. This is Maggie. We're playing Dog and Goblin today, which is a Luck Be a Landlord-ish roguelike deck builder that I really enjoyed playing. We're gonna play on lower difficulties now. Let's play on difficulty 4 for now. As the commander, gonna head into a run. I couldn't beat the highest difficulty yet, so there we go. We've got a dog over here and a goblin. The dog buffs adjacent bipeds. Can simply move these units over here. And there's another dog. What's the dog doing? As you can see, we're simply defeating the enemies here. Or trying to, at least. And we're also amassing a board, building a deck of sorts, defeating these enemies and trying to take down the enemy forward, which we can take care of after we successfully defeat enemies in front of it. That said, there's a Ice Spirit here, which is going to be pretty useful. We'll buff up those units with the dog. There's another mana addict. I'll take him. If I just move you over here, a lot more units get buffed. There's another small golem. Can add a bunch of imps. Let's go with rage for now. Two small golems combine into a medium golem. We'll take another dog, since we've got a lot of bipeds. Move this one over here. Move this one over there. There's a wood spirit. There's another wood spirit, which will poison enemies. We'll simply move these over here. When linked, they do damage to all enemies. This card contributes to 2 freeze and 1 damage. Let's just move on for now. Not gonna pick anything. Wooden stick. There's a banshee here. Can add them, they'll combine into a dark willow, which will poison enemies. Ended up defeating one enemy here, but they're healing, which is a bit scary for us. What we can do, though, is Bones can't attack. They can't really do anything. We could skip here. We could also just grab a wood spirit. I think a wood spirit, you know, applying poison to enemies is going to be very good. With that said, do this over here, defeating these enemies right there. There's another mana addict. I'll take him. we do this over here, all of these get buffed multiple times. I might just take some iron. Well, that one turned into a merchant, which is kind of bad. I don't like the merchant too much. There we go. This one gets buffed as well. Casting a spell. This one attacks twice with the buffed up attack damage. Can go for that over here. Add delete coins. I'll go with a band for now. We gain another merchant. I'm okay with it for now. I move this one over here. All of these are spellcasters, so that they'll inflict poison as well. And this dog is gonna buff up a bunch of units. A lot of those died from their poison stacks. Oh, that's not great. When linked numbers more than 3 or 3, they do damage to all enemies. We could opt in for a build like that, I guess. If we move that one over here and this one over here, we'll gain a bunch of stuff. Let's go with a Banshee for now. If possible, I'd like to... I'll grab the stone for now. Well, we got another poison willow. Oh, interesting. Maybe if we get another another dark willow, we'll get buffed further. We'll move this one over here so that this mana addict and that one also get buffed. I'll take the Azu shot. There's a fire spirit. We'll remove a stone. For now, we can move you over here. And you over here. And that should be fine. These get linked, so they'll apply poison and freeze to enemies. Overfiend. If adjacent to spellcaster, pick one of these. That is amazing. We might just go for a spell build. These are now linked, I believe. What's our deck like? We've got a medium golem. Let's take an ice spirit. We've got a fire spirit as well. We need a wood spirit still. There's a banshee. What we could do is move you over here. And this over there. There's a wood spirit. There's another wood spirit. I'll skip here. We'll end up re-rolling a bunch. This turned into a Mana Glutton, Poison 1. Attacks twice, removes adjacent spirit to permanently gain 1 Fire Splash, Freeze, and Poison. Oh, that's very useful. Okay, so it's not 3 of these that combine. Gotcha. Okay. We might just go all in on Mana Glutton then. We gained another Mana Glutton. Freeze is gonna remove their armor, which is amazing. Pierce. Overkill damage will apply to enemies behind it. Is pretty good. Before attacking, double attack damage. Every 2 turns. These two combine into a medium golem, a big golem, which has a splash attack. Night Elf Ranger attacks twice, and adjacent other crossbows and Night Elf Rangers gain permanent attack damage, which is really good. A unit that attacks twice like that is pretty great. Now what we could do is... There's an Ice Spirit, there's a Wood Spirit. We'll take those, we'll feed them to the Mana Gluttons. Currently exceeding a lot of enemies. I'll take the Night Elf Ranger. Move that over here and this over there. Take another Fire Spirit. We're taking a lot of damage again now. I'll take the Grunt. Raw meat. I feel like we're dead here. Yep. We were defeated! We can try again. Head into a new run. The game is not out yet, but you can check out a demo if you want to. Let's go for a zombie for some early damage. Let's go for one of these guys. There's raw meat, but I'm not a fan. I'll take the Mana Addict this time around, again. There's another dog. We'll take another zombie. They can't really do anything on their own. Let's take a crossbow, which is a machine and an item. Technical Apprentice is pretty great, buffing up machines. So the crossbow now gets buffed up by that. We're gonna get rid of the stone. Do it this way so that we get maximum value out of this one and also buff up them all. There's another crossbow. That one turns into an apprentice. We get more refreshes this way. So this is now a no mechanic, which will permanently buff up our units. Wood Elf Druid. Mana Glutton. We'll take the iron. Took care of 2 enemies here. We don't really have a great way of pushing through for now, so some splash damage like that is going to be pretty amazing. Let's buff up those 2 and get them to trigger a bunch of times. We'll re-roll here. Again. This is Spellcaster. Could try and assemble a golem again. I'll take another mana addict. We'll have to remove the bones eventually. We'll take damage here. Okay, they're adjacent now. Let's go like this. Reroll here. Night Elf Ranger is going to be fantastic for the crossbows. There's another small golem. We'll reroll here. We'll take another small golem. And we'll skip here. I think we'll skip here as well. Like, I don't want any of those. Go like this. We'll buff up all 3 of these crossbows by a good bunch. And we'll just move this one over. There's another small golem. I'll take the small golem. Okay, we're ramping up a bunch of crossbows now, which is good. I'll take the gold. Will enable us to get some value. Move these so that we can trigger the crossbows. Nice, we finally cleared out the enemies. We're gonna skip here. We'll move this over here so that it gets triggered. We'll move that next to the crossbow. We'll take the small golem again. We could have taken the technical apprentice. I wonder if we should go all in on the apprentice. We don't have enough removal tools though. We can't swap the positions while at full. We can only move units to empty fields with the commander's ability. Sadly. So we'll just have to hope that the small golems get combined. Or a rogue appears and steals some of our units. If we do it like so, all of like they all buff each other. Skip here for now. We'll skip again. Finally, those two combine. What we could do is nothing really. I guess we can move you here and that one over there, and that should be fine. Plaguebringer will take care, will remove our bones, hopefully, eventually. We'll skip for now. Skip again. Moving on, the crossbows will get buffed again, but only some of them. Like 3 out of 4. Scout tower has been destroyed, going to the barracks. Ice Spirit could be good. I'll take the technical apprentice. I'm gonna skip here. The technical apprentice only temporarily buffs up units, but will, after 5 times, like after 5 turns, will do it permanently. So we're hoping for that right now. There's another technical apprentice here. I need to stop adding stuff. I'll take the medium golem though. Fantastic. Splash, 1 tile. That is very, very good. Move you over here. We'll take another small golem. Got a lot of rogues everywhere. So barracks have been destroyed going to the fort. Getting a bit out of control here. We'll take another no mechanic here. Can't do anything about this current state of board, but should be fine. These two buff each other, which is great. We'll skip here. Whatever. Might as well lean into it. Oh, another crossbow. I'll take it. Don't mind if I do. Sometimes the UI is a bit finicky. think it's fine. We'll skip. I was hoping for a chariot. These will all get buffed permanently. The Night Rangers as well as the crossbows. As well as this crossbow. I'll take another. Why not? I'm kind of full at the moment. The board gets filled. We'll skip here. Add 8. Delete coins. Enemy adds foodie. Got mushrooms. Adjacent bipeds attacked. Gain attack damage of mushroom and poison free. Skip for now. Didn't we get like free removal to? Yeah, there we go. We can now finally remove this one. The dog over here as well. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna remove the mana addicts. And there goes the mushroom as well. Another shop doesn't improve rarity anymore. Okay, fair. Here we go. Good to move all those units around so that they all get buffed. And we win it. That is Dog and Goblin. We can go for the extra challenge, which is, I believe, just infinite mode. No, well, it's 1,000 health on that enemy. On that fort right there. We'll take this one over here and move him over. Move this one over here. I think we should have moved this one over instead. That's fine. Sometimes you misplay a little bit, but it doesn't make much of a difference, I don't think. In our case. Damn, this one gets buffed up a lot, and it will shoot a ton. Got a bunch of knights here. Since we got a lot of mushrooms, again, our board is really full. We're buffing a bunch of crossbows a lot. And the Night Elf Rangers, I guess. Mushroom's gone. We'll skip here. We've got a bread here, which is weird. Where did that come from? Luckily it gets eaten very quickly. I think the foodie added that. Delete coin. Plague Bringer. I think we're good. Let's move that over so it benefits from all of these. Now the Night Elf Ranger obviously buffs by only 1, but it also buffs itself by 1, which is pretty good. Gonna start the turn. We'll move this one over here so that these buff all of that one. And then this one can get moved over here so that it gets buffed by 4 instead of 1. No mechanic. Gonna skip here for now. Lovely. Oh, well, lovely. Big crossbows right here. The only thing I really want is a chariot, because the chariot would then end up, how do I put it? Shooting with friggin' fort. Let's do this. Because the crossbows are good, theoretically, but they can't attack on their own. They can only attack when there's stuff. His Majesty on the way. No more cards to pick. Alrighty. Guess we're not getting any chariots this time around for the ballista. Which, by the so this one can't attack on its own. It only releases arrows that hit enemies, except for the fort. And the ballista itself does that, you know. Now what we can do is we can move this over here. Here we go. The issue is that when these are all the way in the back, you know, they don't do much. So we don't want the crossbows to be in the back. Technically speaking. Otherwise this would go much faster. And since we don't get any more cards, that's a bit of an issue. We skipped a lot of things, to be fair. Let's move you over here. For now, so that they all get buffed by the Night Elf Rangers. And the Night Elf Rangers will also buff themselves. There's a muscle man. Normal levels have been complete. Here come endless waves of enemies. As you can see, you can go pretty wild, you know, pretty far with stuff. Let's go. That was a good turn. Here we go. All of those get buffed up out of the wazoo. On spawning, player lose 1 heart. When dead, player gains 1 heart. Move to back row on spawn. Okay. Let's do this real quick then. Oh, if these get buffed. We gain our heart back. Here we go. So what I'm getting is that we're really strong. But this is where it all ends, I believe. Engineer, fort gains 1 on turn end. Fort gains 1 armor and 1 region. Oh, that's bad. We don't want that. Let's move this one over. And we'll move this one over here. Certainly bringing them down quite a lot in terms of health. Can I go into the settings and turn up the animation speed more? No. That's sadly the fastest we can go. We'll have to wait for them to fill up the whole board, I guess. Here we go. Got a bunch of foodies again. It's unfortunate we didn't get a chariot here. But it's just the way it goes, I guess. We'll move these to the front. Because again, we want them to take out the enemies, and then the Night Rangers will take care of the fort and deal damage, I guess. Here we go. Optimal value out of all the engineers. And we can bring him down here. Queen spawned again. Bronze man on turn and gain self-regen. They're not gonna live that long. Here we go. Luckily. Gained our heart back. Move this over here. I guess that's the most optimal thing we can do here. Got 4 crossbows at the front, essentially. Next turn we should have them. The foodies added a bunch of poison mushrooms here, which is a bummer, because they flood overboard. Some of our units gain like 0 attack damage because of it. Can't do much here. But we win here. Fantastic. But that was Dog and Goblin. If you want to play more like this, check out the demo in the description. And yeah, this was Maggie. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye-bye.